Hey there, friends! Today we're going to read a story called The Three Little Pigs. And this book was written by Gavin Bishop. Have you ever heard of the story of the Three Little Pigs? This one's a pretty popular book. Let's see what the book is about. One day, Mrs. Pig decided it was time her sons left home. So she packed them some lunch and sent them off to seek their fortunes. So here's Mrs. Pigs. This is their mom. And look at this. There's one, two, three little pigs in the background. And here she is. They're leaving home for the first time. The first little pig met a man carrying a bundle of straw. "Please, may I have some straw to build a house?" asked the little pig. The man gave him some straw, and the little pig built himself a fine straw house. Look at this. This right here is what we call straw. Straw is not very strong. It's bendable and flexible. Do you think that it would make a good house? Let's find out. Look at that house. Does that look very strong? Look at that. It's bending and shaking. Before long, a wolf came by and knocked at the door and said, little pig, let me come in." "No, not by the hair of my chinny chin." So here we do have a wolf, and the wolf wants to come into the house. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house down and ate up the little pig. Oh no, look at that. His straw house just fell apart. The second little pig met a man carrying a bundle of sticks. "Please, may I have some sticks to build a house?" asked the little pig. The man gave him some sticks, and the little pig built himself a fine stick house. Look at this house. Does that look better than the straw house? It doesn't look like it would bend and shake in the wind. Let's see if it does any better. It wasn't long before the wolf knocked at the door and said, little pig, let me come in." "No, not by the hair of my chinny chin." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. Do you think that it's gonna work? He was able to blow the straw house down. Do you think he'll be able to blow the stick house? Let's find out. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and at last he blew the house down and ate up the little pig. So it took a little bit more huffing and puffing, but he was still able to blow the stick house down. The third little pig met a man with a load of bricks. "Please, may I have some bricks to build a house?" asked the little pig. The man gave him some bricks, and the little pig built himself a fine brick house. Look at this. Have you seen some bricks? A lot of people's houses still use bricks to make them. They're very strong and sturdy. Soon the wolf came by. He knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me come in." "No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, said the wolf. Do you think he'll be able to blow the brick house down? It looks a lot stronger than the straws and the sticks. What do you predict will happen? Let's find out if you're right. Well, he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he huffed, and he puffed. But no matter how hard he tried, he could not blow the house down. So the bricks were a lot stronger. When he found that he couldn't blow the house down, the wolf said, little pig, I know where there is a field of the biggest turnips you've ever seen." Ooh, he's going to try to trick the little pig. "Where?" asked the little pig. Ooh, he's interested. He wants to know where the turnips are. "Why, in Mr. Smith's field," said the wolf. "If you're ready tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, I will call for you and we can go together." "Very well," said the little pig. "I'll be ready." Oh, do you think that's a good decision to go somewhere with the wolf? I don't know. Next morning, the little pig set off for Mr. Smith's field at 5 o'clock and gathered a whole basket of turnips. The wolf arrived at 6 o'clock and called, "Little pig, are you ready?" "Ready," the little pig replied. "I've already been there and back again, and I have a nice pot full of turnips for my dinner." Look at that, the little pig outsmarted the wolf. He went before the wolf said and was able to beat him there. The wolf was very angry, but still thought he could trick the little pig somehow. "Little pig," he said, "I know where there is an apple tree that grows the reddest, sweetest apples you've ever tasted." "Where?" asked the little pig. "Down at Merry Garden," replied the wolf. "I will call for you at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we can go together." So now he's trying to trick him with some apples. Next morning, the little pig woke up at 4 o'clock and set off for the apple tree, hoping to get back before the wolf arrived. However, because he had farther to go this time, and because he had to climb the tree, he was just coming down from it when he saw the wolf approaching. Oh no! He didn't get home in time. Is the wolf going to get him? Let's find out. "So, you're already here, little pig. Are they nice apples?" said the wolf. "Yes, delicious," said the little pig. "Here, try one." And with that, he threw an apple as hard as he could so that the wolf had to run after it. The little pig quickly jumped down and ran home. Look at that, the little pig outsmarted the wolf again. The next day, the wolf came to visit again. "Little pig, there is a fair at Shanklin this afternoon. Shall we go?" "Oh, yes," said the little pig. "What time will you call?" "At 3 o'clock," said the wolf. As usual, the little pig set off well ahead of time. At the fair, he bought a butter churn and was carrying it home when he saw the wolf in the distance. Quickly, he climbed into the churn, but the churn toppled over and rolled down the hill with the little pig inside. The wolf was so frightened that he ran away home. Later, he went to the little pig's house and told him how he had been attacked by a huge round thing that came rolling down the hill at him. The little pig laughed and laughed. "Ha, ha, ha! That was me who frightened you," said the little pig. And he told the wolf what had happened. The wolf was now extremely angry and told the little pig that he was going to climb down the chimney and eat him up. At that, the little pig quickly put a big pot of water on the fire to boil. As the wolf came down the chimney, the little pig took off the lid and in fell the wolf. In an instant, the little pig put the lid back on the pot. And that was the end of the wolf, and the little pig lived happily ever after. The end. What a good story about the 3 little pigs. Our one pig who built his house of brick was the smartest one who outsmarted the wolf and ended up winning. Thank you for listening to the story with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!